Welcome everyone, Xxiou from Xxiou Games YouTube channel here on YouTube, on the internet, back here once again. And listen guys, today we're talking about a great idea that I think I had. I don't know if you guys will think it's great, but I'm going to tell you about it anyway. And as well as that great idea, I'm going to tell you about my wish list for 2023. Now, I do one of these videos every year. Usually my wish list for 2022 was a video I did last year of things I hope we see in the next year of updates. So we're going to go over those. So the first one we're going to get into that I thought would be an amazing idea is X-Class ships. Now, what do I mean by X-Class ships? All right, our ships go up to S-Class right now. And we just got this updated, we got updated inventory and we got supercharged slots, so this happened kind of recently. So now on an S-Class ship, you can have up to 4 supercharged slots. But how about this? On an X-Class ship, you could have up to 8 supercharged slots. And maybe X-Class ships are like super rare and you can't upgrade an S-Class to an X-Class ship. You can only find an X-Class ship in the wild, making them very sought after. So there's one idea I had. X-Class ships, I think, is a no-brainer. 8 supercharged slots. Think how far you could push that ship. You can make, one of Professor Cynical's God-tier ships type of thing right in the game. So I'm hoping for X-Class ships. Now, speaking of ships, I had last year on my list more ships, or ship updates. Now, in 2022, we did get ship updates. We got solar ships, and we got the new ship tech layout and ship cargo layouts this year. So we did get some update to ships, but I want some update to the look of ships. I want to see some new ship types. We got fighters, we got haulers, we got explorers, we got shuttles, we got livings, solars. But I would still like to see either some new pieces, so we could see some fighters in styles we've never seen before, like some new fighter styles. Same with every other type of ship. Just maybe add some new parts and everything. New parts in the ships. And just some ships like we've never seen before, mix it up a little bit. So that was something I had last year. And yes, they did improve it over the... see, am I the only one getting this bug where you turn white like this? If you're getting this bug, comment below. I think it might just be me. I don't know what's going on, but my suit turns white. That's so weird. Anyway, so yeah, new ship types. Mix them up a little bit so we're seeing some things that we've not seen before. Another one I had left over from my 2022 list is planets. And the thing with planets is I really had hoped that they would do some sort of planetary update in 22 that would give us new planets. Now that didn't really happen, but they have done work on planet generation. I've noticed on some planets now you're seeing more where the grass will change color a little bit. It could go to a green to a brown and some stuff like that. So I think they've worked on planet generation and trying to get it better. But I'm talking about something more along the lines of the Origins update where we got brand new planets we've never seen before. I think it's time for that again. Because if you do a lot of exploring, you're going to see all the planet types. Now, each planet is going to be a little bit different, but you are going to eventually see all of the planet types. Now, that doesn't mean you still can't find cool planets, but it would be fun to have some new types thrown in and whatnot. So, going along with different planet types, I'd also like to see some new animals thrown in. Animals, same with planets. Now, there's a, unlimited amount of variations, but, after a time, you will see most of the animal types. So I would like to see some new types that we've never seen before. And I think what would really be cool is if they focused on more upright walking ones, like this little guy here, but maybe make like, some other upright walking creatures, because everything right now is, pretty much, four-legged or six-legged or something like that. But I like these guys that are upright walkers. I think they're more fun. But that's just me. So, yes, I would love to see more animals, new animals that we've never seen get put into the game. Now, with building, I feel like we did get a lot over the last year. We got new building parts. We had, I guess it's about a year ago now, but we had the full building overhaul. And they seem to keep leaking out building parts to us. Now, is there a lot more building parts they could give us? Absolutely. Absolutely, guys. There's so many more building parts they could give us. But I don't think they want to do that. I think they kind of like to drip feed them to us, just a little bit at a time, because they know how excited we get even when we get like one new building part. So yeah, I'm gonna stick with, hopefully they continue with new building parts. They did this year redo the catalog and guide, so you could keep up with all your milestones and everything. The problem here, though, was, I think they did a really great job at relaying this out and stuff and making it so you could pin certain ones so you could work on them. But if you're like me and have a lot of hours on your save, you've already done all these. Look at this. Highest medal achieved in all of these. So they didn't add levels to them. They just stay the same as they have been. So if you had already maxed all these out, doesn't matter. You already have highest medal achieved, and there's really no reason to run these missions anymore. So I would have liked if they put some new achievements. So I was kind of disappointed they put all this time into redoing this thing, but there's not a single new achievement in here. So if you had already maxed out all this stuff, it's just maxed out and it doesn't really mean much to you. So hopefully they do something like that. I would like to work on more stuff, because I actually like doing all this stuff. That's just me. But I like, trying to get to the highest, thing with the missions and stuff like that with the different guilds. Okay. And I think this last thing was on my 2022 list and we didn't really get it, but that is new storyline. Something for, maybe later game players that have already done all the other missions and stories that the game has to offer, but something, maybe like the Artemis story or something that lasts about that long, a new Atlas path, something like that. Just, a new, longer type of mission to follow that you maybe need to work on. And yeah, that's pretty much what I got from my wish list, guys. Hasn't changed that much. I'm still kind of hoping, we got a lot of cool things in 22. I'd say 22 was a pretty solid year for No Man's Sky. Not perfect, but I think it was a solid year. And 23, who knows? Who knows what's coming up in 23? I honestly couldn't tell you. I have no idea what they're going to do in 23. But I will say, I think they will start it off with a named update. Seeing as they're doing Expedition reruns right now, I do not think they will hit us with a brand new Expedition right after Expedition reruns, because people are just burnt out on rerunning the Expeditions. I mean, they could. I don't think it would be a good move, though. I think they should come out with a named update in January or something like that. Set the year off right. Hopefully, it'll be something like I mentioned, but yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. So guys, let me know your top 5 or so wish list things for 2023 in No Man's Sky. What do you want to see brought into the game that's not there already, or improved upon that's already there in the coming year? Comment below, let me know. Thank you so much for watching this. If you'd like to, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, share, do whatever you want. That would be great. Thank you so much. And once again, my name is Xxiou. My channel's called Xxiou Games here on YouTube. But you can also find me on Twitter, Facebook, and any of the other social media things if you want to follow there. So I would appreciate it. See you in the next one. Love you guys. Bye-bye.